The test, the 500-hour test is one you always hear about. There is substantially all and not less than anybody else, okay? Substantially all, far and away, you do the most work in the activity, or 100 hours and not less than anybody else. The two I wanted to take a look at were numbers 5 and 6. Materially participate in any 10 years, five of the prior 10 years. I would look for situations where there's succession planning, where the parents, for instance, are gradually divesting control to the children, but still maintain perhaps a K-1 interest, okay? For better or for worse, that's not going to be a passive activity until year 6. Okay, they're down, as I always like to say, drinking margaritas in Naples, Florida, but their kids are running it and I don't know, they're running it at a loss, they're running it making profits or whatever. They would not have any passive loss implications until year 6. If you're talking about slowly getting out of accounting or law or something like that, material participation in any prior year means that you will never have any passive loss or income consequences on that activity. Where it also comes into play is 1411. 1411, 3.8. We mentioned this the other day. What's going to happen? Well, you tell me. The kids take over the business in example number 5 here. What happens? Okay, kids do a good job. Kids do a good job. It's still making money. Parents don't pay 3.8 until year 6. Losing money, you don't figure it into the calculation of 8960 until year 6. If you're trying to retire from an accounting or law partnership or personal service activity, you will never factor in K-1 information into that 8960 situation. All right. So, and the last test is based on facts and circumstances, okay? But listen, based on all facts and circumstances, regular, continuous, and substantial. However, this test only applies if you work at least 100 hours and no one else works more hours, and no one receives compensation for managing the activity. I've emphasized that a number of times. The first 4 tests looks to a set number of hours in a tax year. The next 2 looks to prior years. The final test looks to facts and circumstances, but is highly restricted. Okay? Applies test to income as well as losses. One of the purposes of the last 4 tests is to what? Prevent taxpayers from deliberately failing and saying I have passive income, if you will. All right?